Nets Nation, it's your boy AJ back again with another video. So we got some breaking news. Well, actually, it's some good news and some bad news, but it's also some big news. So the Nets announced today that James Harden, who left Monday's game versus the Knicks, has a right hamstring strain and will be evaluated in 10 days, meaning he will miss at least the next 5 games, starting with Wednesday's game with the Pelicans, and very likely more. And then meanwhile, it looks like Kevin Durant, who has missed 23 games, also with a left hamstring strain, is probable to play and will likely make his debut, not his debut, but his return against the Pelicans tomorrow. And then he says here, prior to Monday's win against the Knicks, Steve Nash said he's hopeful Durant can play this week. Now, it says here, Harden underwent an MRI Tuesday after subbing out early in the win over the Knicks. It revealed a right hamstring strain. Harden, who was pulled after logging 4 minutes against the Knicks Monday, will continue to rehab the hamstring and will be reevaluated in approximately 10 days. So it's just so we get hit with the good news, we get hit with the banger. KD is coming back. KD is gonna play tomorrow. We're finally get to see KD return. You know me, you guys know me. KD is my favorite player, one of the greatest to ever do it. I think he's the best player in the world. You know me, I think he's better than LeBron. But again, I'm just so excited. I'm so lit. I'm so happy that KD is gonna return. And then he's making his return back. I missed KD so much. I missed seeing him play. I missed that mid-range jumper. I just missed KD's three. You know what I'm saying? His energy. He's gonna bring a lot of energy to the team. Just another boost. You know what I'm saying? Just great to have your superstar back, one of the leaders of the team back. But again, we get hit with the bad news that James Harden has a right hamstring strain and will be out. Will miss 10 days, 5 games, or more. You know what I'm saying? And last game, it's just that James Harden, I had a feeling we shouldn't have played James Harden at all that game. And we got to talk about this injury report, this medical staff. Like, it's just so frustrating, y'all. It's frustrating. I don't know what it is. First off, it's Steve Nash is not telling us the truth. Sometimes I feel like the Nets are lying to us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like they're lying to us. It's like, now, KD is probable for tomorrow, right? Then we have Landry, Shamet, right ankle sprain is out. James Harden out. Tyler Johnson, right knee soreness is out, right? So it's like they told us Tyler Johnson had a non-contact knee injury, and they told us that he's going to need rehabilitation and strengthening before he comes back. So I'm like, huh? Rehabilitation? Like, why don't they just tell us what really happened to Tyler Johnson? I don't really think it's knee soreness. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Spencer is rehabbing to come back right now. So how can Tyler Johnson need to rehab unless he tore something or unless he hurt? You know what I'm saying? If it's just soreness, I don't get how he has to rehab for a couple days and strengthen his knee to come back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something worse happened to Tyler Johnson, especially if it was a non-contact injury. Now, on James Harden, that is very going to be key. Like, we shouldn't have rushed James Harden back. Why did the Nets rush James Harden back from a hamstring strain? But then KD, with KD's situation, it was 8 weeks before he returned to the court. You know what I'm saying? And I know the MRI that KD took, when KD got his strain, the MRI showed a worse damage. Like I said, it showed internal bleeding, I think, in KD's MRI. So maybe that's why the Nets held him like out for so long, because they're worried. But again, they could have took more precaution with James Harden. They should have took more precaution with James Harden. You know what I'm saying? He had a slight tightness, and I know his MRI came back clean, but they should have at least waited maybe 2 weeks at the most, or a week and a half. But he only missed 2 games, and they brought him back. So it's like, what's good with this medical staff? You know what I'm saying? Why the difference? You know what I'm saying? Why the? It's just something that I don't really, you know what I'm saying. It's just frustrating, you know what I'm saying. And I'm looking to Steve Nash to answer questions like, give us more details, and he's not even doing that. He's just running around the questions. You know what I'm saying? You ask Steve Nash, so what's the deal with James Harden? What happened? Well, it's about trust. It's like, no, don't tell us. Don't tell us about trust. Tell us what happened during the game. Tell us, what did James Harden say to you? What was he feeling? How long is he out? You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, tell us exactly what happened. It's like Steve Nash always goes around things. And that's just frustrating. Maybe it's just me, but let me know in the comments how you guys feel. But anyway, big news, big breaking news. KD is coming back. I'm so happy to see KD come back. Like I said, now that Tyler Johnson is out and now that Landry Shamet is out, I'm not so worried about our guard depth. You know, Chris Chiozza has actually been done a decent job of stepping in and playing his role. You know, he's a great playmaker, a great passer. So off the bench, so he's been playing his role of a guard off the bench. But now that KD comes back, it gives us, Kyrie has help. He has scoring. We'll probably see Blake again. Blake's gonna be back tomorrow, and with KD back, I'm a little less worried. You know what I'm saying? It's KD's time to shine. Let James Harden rest. James Harden has been carrying the team, and well, I'm not gonna say, yeah, he has been carrying the team because he's played the most games out of everybody in the season. You know what I'm saying? He's played the most games out of all our stars. You know, so again, I'm big happy that KD's back. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. Do you think that the Nets should have held James Harden and rested him more than they, you know what I'm saying, more than they should? Do you think the Nets made a mistake here? Do you think they should have just held James Harden out for at least a week, 2 weeks before bringing him back so fast? You know, it was real quick. It was real quick when he came back, and it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Now, and also now that Ben McLemore went to the Lakers, we have less options. The buyout deadline is April 9th. So again, should we sign Alize Johnson? Would you guys give Alize Johnson that last roster spot? Or would you guys think about going into free agency or going in, wait until that last moment in the buyout deadline to see if anybody important gets bought out? You know what I'm saying? Again, the free agents still out there. There's still Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there. Alan Crabb, he's a 3-and-D. Who else is? I don't think Kelly Olynyk and Avery Bradley, I'm not sure they're gonna get bought out. Jabari Parker's still out there. So again, there's a couple good, I'm not gonna say good, but sufficient players that we could still use, wings out there, that 3-and-D guys that can still help the Nets. So let me know in the comments, would you guys give that roster spot to Alize or go into free agency and take somebody else? But in my opinion, I think Alize deserves, after what I saw live last night, I think Alize deserves that spot. He has, like I said, his first game 23-15, this game 12, second game 12 points, 8 rebounds. Like, I think he deserves that. He's been playing, he's just been a crucial player. Whenever he gets to end the game, it's an impact. I saw him impact the game last night, and it was really fun to watch him play defense. He's a great defender, great on the wing, and he just crashes the boards. Like, we don't have anybody that crashes the boards like that hard, besides Bruce Brown on the team, So let me know in the comments how you guys feel. It's your boy AJ. It is good to be back. It's good to be Nets Nation again, Nets World. Nets. I appreciate all the support. I'm glad you guys liked the vlog. Let me know how you guys feel about KD coming back. We're going to stream tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in to the post-game stream tomorrow against the Pelicans. It's your boy AJ. I'm out.